juggernaut that is demolishing the weaponization of law enforcement, bringing it to places like Chicago. When I was there today with Todd, we learned that the Chicago city streets have 110,000 gang members. That's right. You heard me right. They had 1,200 shootings this year alone, 360 homicides. When politicians choose to side with those metrics and not their citizenry, thank God we have President Trump and this Department of Justice and this FBI going in there and crushing violent crime. And President Trump sent us into these cities quietly to set the stage, to set up for the National Guard, to see the success that we saw in Washington, D.C., in Memphis. The FBI has been leading the charge in every single one of these streets because we know how to gather ground level intelligence. We know how to put handcuffs on the bad guys. And we know that we have the backing of this administration. And most importantly, the agents at the FBI know that they have the backing of the American people and their government.
I ain't gonna lie, Memphis not playing. They got police on every street, every corner, every neighborhood. Them folks said, lock them up. Them folks said, this is private property. Lock them up.
So apparently in Chicago, the FBI director, they sent the National Guard there. And then, you know, I'm gonna say this first and foremost, and I'm gonna speak on Memphis too. So get ready to go into work. You got so many people who are against the government coming into Chicago and Memphis. All right. You have a lot of people that say, oh, they're trying to do martial law and they're trying to take over and take our rights and all of that. So you hear that whole argument or whatever. But they don't like, this is what I say about the black community, man. They justify a lot of negative behavior. I think we all can agree with that. I think what I'm about to say, it might blow y'all minds. But in my opinion, black people want to live. The black people that choose to stay and justify the bad behavior and act like being in the hood and Pookie and Gloctavius shooting is normal. They think that shit's normal to live like that, right? And they're mad at the government for trying to clean up their communities because Brandon Johnson, what's his name, from Chicago, one of the worst mayors ever, he can't clean up his community. He's trying to add more immigrants. A lot of them are gang members, criminals to the community, right? Instead of clean up the community, right? And you just look and be like, y'all mad because somebody want to clean up y'all streets where y'all children can walk down the streets without a shootout or drug deals or brothels like they had in New York City on the streets, and they can go to school in a safe environment. He say 110,000 residents in Chicago, the FBI director said in the video, are estimated to be gang members. But yet you have people still saying, well, this is the government trying to take your rights. They can take your rights anytime they want to, and none of y'all gonna do nothing about it. The average black person, if they say, well, y'all going back to slavery right now, the average black person will go. They will go back to slavery. The average black person today they don't think racism is a thing anymore. Especially if you Gen X, Z, whatever they is, and Gen Alpha, they don't believe in racism no more. So when I hear people speaking against Trump and his administration going in Memphis and going to Chicago to clean it up, but not speaking on the hoodlums who's destroying the community, if y'all are not going to snitch, I don't even call it snitch. That's not snitching if you're a productive. If you're not going to call the police on criminals, if y'all going to protect criminals, you know what I'm saying? Y'all going to put your arm and give a safe haven for criminals. And children have been dying. You got parents coming up to the school, bringing their kids weapons, making the kids fight each other. If y'all not going to be able to police y'all community and y'all going to champion criminal activity, y'all going to champion Pookies and Ray Rays and drug dealers and scammers, what do you expect? You got to understand the name of the game is a lot of them folks, Brad and Becky, and them want their major cities back. They want to take the black people and put them back in the suburbs. That's why if you really notice, they've been doing this. They're putting suburban, they're putting Section 8 and all that in suburban cities. So when y'all don't police y'all community and y'all don't, report criminals and lock criminals up and y'all protect them, y'all keep procreating with criminals and creating more criminals, keep creating more single mothers and females as criminals that's fighting here and there and going up to the school and all that, and y'all make the females the head of the house. This is what you get. So who gonna clean it up? Is Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, was Kamala Harris gonna clean? No. So I'm not trying to hear that, oh, the white man. No, y'all need to get y'all shit together. Y'all always championing negative behavior. And the kids that like anime, the kids that like going to school, the biggest and the brightest are seen as corny. And there's so many of those, even those single mother Pookies and Ray Rays who have really great minds to be cure cancer and be lawyers and that, but they think it's so lame to do it. I've seen women who take their children. Remember the dude from The Wire with the ponytail, Nathan? His mother was making him go be a drug dealer, but it was his father. He had to go talk to the police. And the policeman, your son got so much potential, And his father was all right. And you won't believe how many black mothers, I swear to God, you won't believe how many black mothers tell their sons to go sell dope, to go be scammers and go be criminals. I've seen it my whole life. Y'all think it stops at them. Telling, dating drug dealers, procreating with drug dealers. They raise their sons to be the same fucking way. They just like you see all these OnlyFans and prostitute women. They raise their daughters to be the same way. That's what happens when you remove the father. Even in The Wire, the father, Weebay, was a street nigga. But as a man, had a man-to-man talk, your son got so much potential. He's smart. He was like, you know what? He told his wife, we're going to let your son, let him go and go be a productive citizen. Women don't have that. They don't have it. And I just look at it, man, and people are mad that they're cleaning up their communities because y'all didn't clean up y'all communities. Y'all didn't clean it up. And so many I see it now. Black people have an issue with productivity, good. You know what I'm saying? And it's been like this for a long time. Productivity, good, smart, book smart, college, blue collar workers, white collar work. They have an issue with that. So if y'all don't want to clean y'all communities up, and y'all want to, violence and unstable emotional children, single mothers, Section 8, welfare, all that. Somebody got to clean it up. That's just the way of the world. It got to be a balance between good and evil. So if Trump got to come in here and get y'all together, I'm all for it, bro. Because I'm tired of seeing it, bro. I'm tired of seeing it. Y'all procreating with degenerates, procreating with degenerates, and y'all doing the same thing, single mother to single mother, Pookie to Pookie, Ray Ray to Ray Ray, Gloctavius to Gloctavius. I agree with it. And if you got a problem with them coming to clean up y'all community and lowering the crime, I feel like you're the problem. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere. Join the Patreon, free for 7 days, won't regret it. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Amazon Prime. I'm literally everywhere. Hit the link tree. Peace.